Hey friends, welcome to The Wandering Bard.
Hello.
So we, in all the excitement around St. Paddy's Day last week, we forgot that was actually our 2-year anniversary of the live stream. So welcome to The Wandering Bard on this, our belated second anniversary celebration.
Woo! Sorry, no poppers tonight.
In the background, you hear the tones of House Elf 1, aka Lori, and I am your host, Jeremy Graeff. I've got a bunch of originals tonight, but I have some covers that may be of interest to a few of you in particular. We will get to those in a bit, but for now, if you like what you're hearing so far, do give the channel a follow, make sure your notifications are turned on, and invite some friends. Hit that little share button. It's like a little box with a little arrow on the lower right-hand corner of your screen, and it is a great way to get new people. As of today, we have 70 followers to the channel, which is pretty great. It's nice to have a round number, but it's always good to have more. So invite some friends to the party. Yeah. I got some more stuff. So, in spite of the somber tone of a lot of our news cycle, we're still coming into spring, which I think is pretty great. It gives rise to all kinds of great things like warmer weather and flowers.
Yeah, we like flowers.
I like flowers.
Jeremy loves when I'm on the trail and I stop and look at flowers.
I don't mind. I just keep walking.
And then I have to run to catch up.
That's good. They say that it's important to regulate and vary your breath and pulse while you're exercising.
Yeah.
So I'm providing a valuable service.
And just as a disclaimer, it's not The Walking Dead's look at the flowers.
Oh. All right.
Spoilers.
Yeah. Well, now I don't feel at all guilty about the other transition that I was meaning to make with the talk of flowers. So I wrote this next song just a few weeks ago, and it is especially for the people of Ukraine, which are just going through an awful time right now. So all strength and encouragement to the people of Ukraine trying to fight off the invasion. Take these seeds with you as you go. May they line your pocket with memory to remind us when you've gone. You can leave something of beauty. Leave us bright echoes of your passing. Stalks unbent and petals shining of the strength that led you here. Sunflowers unfold in the dawning. Set the fields ablaze in golden hue. Let them follow sun till gloaming. The sky above, yellow flowers below. From east to west grow resolutely. people of Ukraine. So how's everybody doing?
It's good. Everything's good.
All right. Has David shown up yet?
Yeah, David's here.
So David, I had every intention of trying the delicious pie recipes that you sent us last week, and as luck would have it, it didn't work out. So hopefully this week I'll get a chance to experiment with some of those delightful pie recipes you sent us.
Yeah.
We'll be making historic recipes.
Historic recipes. Instead, we have to suffer and have ice cream after our show.
That's how we're celebrating.
You know how we roll with ice cream.
That's true. That's true.
We're not going to go out, but we have,
We brought some.
Yeah, we brought some ice cream, so.
Yeah.
You can have some virtual. You can have ice cream at your own house if you have it.
Yeah, throw those ice cream emojis up in the chat.
Ice cream.
So, what are some ways that y'all like to celebrate? Things like birthdays or anniversaries. And I'll let that percolate a little bit with another new song that I wrote just a couple days after Sunflowers. And this one was in response to the disturbingly excellent Squid Game, which is on Netflix. It's a Korean show. If you haven't seen it, it's kind of a riff on the battle royale trope, but it's got some, I think, really incredible twists. So I will say it's not an easy watch, but well, it inspired this song. So. Recesses of deepest watches of overwhelmed, surrounded by traces of can't remove the tendrils of dreadful certainty of clouded judgment of and the stakes are hard, much too close to call. Every choice is wrong. None go left unharmed. Shadows grow in us. Can't afford to trust. Just what So that is Dementia, which is going to be on at least one of the records I'm working on recording right now. So I've got a much longer track list than I intended to at the start of all this, partly because the pandemic kept me in the house a lot more and gave me a lot more fodder to write. And partly because I learned a lot of songs and thought it'd be a neat idea to do an album of covers, which it feels like the track list for that has expanded so much that that's really more like 2 records, not 1. And all this to say, the subscribers have been amazing. And thank you so much for doing that, because you're helping me to get some studio gear that we needed. We got a new camera. We got a new mixing board, so the sound's a bit better. I picked up some new software that is helping me write and track the drums here by myself. And it's been great. So thank you so much to the subscribers. I will say that we are to the point that there are enough subscribers on jeremygraeffmusic.com now that if we get 1 or 2 more, we'll be actually going to real ending credits with everybody on there. We'll actually need to go to scrolling, which I'm really excited about. So thank you, everyone who subscribed. It really means a lot, and it really does help, because as we all know, there are consumables like strings and picks and things like that constantly need to get replaced, but there's always other things that come up that will help a recording process go better. And it's been great to have the money to be able to do that because of you fine folks partnering. So thank you for that. And when you subscribe, not only do you get the warm feeling of supporting someone in their quest to create art, which is pretty great, you get access to exclusive VODs that only the subscribers get that have all the songs. So Twitch very generously pays for performance royalties for cover songs, but that is not true on the replays, which show up on YouTube. And so the patrons, you guys, you subscribers, get all of those, in addition to access to my full catalog of music. So in the next, well, I really have to do it in the next week now. I've been talking about uploading some demos just for you folks. And I'm going to be putting up a couple of the originals and maybe a few of the covers. So if there's a cover that you've heard me play that you thought was really good and should be on an album of covers, throw that up in the chat, and either Lori will tell me or I will be able to check that out when I read the comments for myself at the end of the show. So I'm really excited. The covers album is going to be primarily like old folk songs, like traditional songs, early music like medieval and Renaissance tunes. So if you've heard me play any medieval or Renaissance music, all that stuff is up, but the online distributor that I use will actually help me split the profits if I use somebody else's song. So an album of covers is not out of the question. And I'm really excited about those prospects. So do go ahead and check out jeremygraeffmusic.com and maybe take a look at being a subscriber. It's $5 a month, which might not seem like a whole lot, but it sure makes a difference to me being able to do what I do and bring a live stream to you fine folks every Monday night at 8. So I have actually a good bit of music left, so don't go anywhere just yet. A song that I just learned this week and have been meaning to learn for the last few years is a song that, like a lot of the Irish trad that I learned initially through the Pogues. And we watched Crock of Gold, which is the story of Shane MacGowan's life as told by Shane MacGowan, which is probably not really for the faint of heart, but it's interesting to hear him talk about his recollections of things from like when he was a small child to like the heyday of the Pogues. And just hearing his commitment to Irish traditional music and what it meant to him to be able to not only share that with the world, but make that pretty popular, which is pretty cool. So anyway, one of my favorite songs that the Scottish and the Irish like to fight over. Oh, my name is Jock Stewart. I'm a canny gunman and a roving young fellow I've been. So be easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you don't meet every day. I have acres of land and a man at command. I have always a shilling to spare. So be easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you don't meet every day. So come fill up your glasses of brandy and wine. Whatever it costs I will pay. So be easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you don't meet every day. Well, I took out my dog and him I did shoot, all down in the county Kildare. So be easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you don't meet every day. So be easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you don't meet every day. And I know it will be a long, long time before I see you again. So fare thee well, my own true love. When I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. So fare thee well, my own true love. When I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. That's especially for Matt Whitney, who seemed to enjoy that the last time I played that.
Well, he liked the song before.
cool. I'm glad I did okay with it.
Yeah, they wanted to put like dancing emojis and.
Oh, cool.
You know, I put the dancing bits in there. They're like the diamond shapes.
Oh yeah, dancing bits. We love bits.
Matt says it's called a rousing tune.
It is. It is.
But Heather shared a story that she would sing that song very loudly when she had to close building. You can read the story, but
Right on.
yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for all that, folks.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward, as always, to reading the comments after the show.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Friends, I forgot my mic. I set everything up and forgot my mic.
So hopefully you can hear her. Got a few more songs. And one of the, I guess, through lines when I was picking most of the songs, but not all of the songs for tonight, was the idea of how important it is and how powerful it is for people to choose, to have sovereignty. And the next song I wrote after reading and rereading The Mechanical by Ian Tregillis, which is part of the excellent Alchemy Wars trilogy. I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite fantasy series and takes place in an alternate timeline, 1920. And it's just a fascinating read, but there are synthetic people in the book, and they're actually sentient and treated like slaves. And it's interesting to hear how they start coming into their own free will, and even like the little acts of resistance that they do among themselves. So it actually tells the story in a different universe that I've always wanted to see in Star Wars, which is a droid rebellion. So anyway. and that's Leviathan, which is another newish song that'll definitely be on the new album, I think, when that finally comes out later this year. So I'm really excited about that, especially about hearing it like fully orchestrated with a full band. That might be one of the demos that I put up for... maybe I should put up some of the like electric demos with some band stuff so you guys can hear what I'm doing for the subscribers. Let me know in the chat if you're one of the subscribers who is interested in that. And if you want to check out subscription, you can always pop on over to jeremygraeffmusic.com and click the subscribe tab. And as always, I am so grateful that y'all are supporting me in my bid to make some like really unique and interesting music that's speaking to the weird and horrible and also in other ways incredibly beautiful time that we're living in. So yeah, thank you. And yeah, so we have come to a point where I have some other news to share. Not this Thursday, the 24th, but next Thursday, March 31st at 6 p.m. Eastern, I am going to be part of a Nina Simone tribute concert. So I'm playing bass with my friend Kelly Turner. Kelly is amazing. If you've tuned in to any of my Garden of Mutual Delights videos that are on the YouTube channel, Kelly was one of the people that I interviewed. Kelly's amazing. Like, there's so many things that she can do. It's enough to be astounded by her musical ability. You should definitely check it out if you're anywhere near the Lancaster area. It's going to be at Millersville University and one of the student union centers. And I'll be posting some more links to that, as well as posting that in the weekly email that I send out to y'all. And so here's the fun thing. If you're nowhere near Lancaster or you're not yet ready to return to in-person gatherings, they're actually going to do a Zoom of the show. So I have no idea like what the audio and visual quality is like, but you'll still be able to come and hang out. The downside of it is it's only going to be live. As far as I know, we're not going to be posting the video up anywhere at all. So you either come and see it live or you show up to the link, which I think Lori is putting in the chat now. And you can register for it and it'll get you all set up for the Zoom for next week.
Yeah,
but
and it's an hour before Volgamoot.
That's right. It's a whole hour before Volgamoot goes on. So I think we will be done before 7. But it should be a really cool show. I'm really excited about the set list. I'm really excited to play with Kelly and some other friends. And I'm just really looking forward to the night. So tune in for a night with Nina next week, either showing up to Millersville University in Lancaster or just click the link and sign up for the Zoom meeting. And while we're talking about clicking links, make sure you click the little heart to follow this channel. Make sure your notifications are on, and that way you will know when I go live, which is normally every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, but occasionally I will pop in during the week for like some chat or just to play some stuff. So I have a couple ideas that I might be doing some midweek streams pretty soon to test some things out. And I hope some of you will be able to join me for that. Friends, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Thank you so much for helping us get to 2 years here live at the Wandering Bard. Love you all. See you Monday at 8.